Hello and welcome to SEC Media Days here in Hoover, Alabama. I'm Alabama writer Nick Kelly here alongside our Ole Miss writer Nick Suss. Nick, there are 14 teams here this week, but in future years we might see a few additions. There was a report that came out from the Houston Chronicle that Texas and Oklahoma were looking at possibly joining the SEC. I mean, what could that mean for this conference?
I mean, for the conference for all of college football, that means things are different. That probably means the Big 12 as we know it dissolves. That probably means a lot of teams have to join the ACC or the Big 10 or the Pac-12. In the SEC, it probably means some of those teams on the East-West border, maybe in Alabama, maybe in Auburn, maybe in Ole Miss and a Mississippi State, might have to jump from the East to the West or vice versa. There's a lot that could happen just when you add those two teams in, but just it's less about the number crunch and more about, gosh, the college football playoff could completely, it could be anything.
A complete pivot, especially if they expand it. We could see 6 SEC teams in a 12-team playoff.
It wouldn't be unbelievable.
No, not at all, especially with Oklahoma being a team that has been in the playoffs and is a team that has been a national championship competitor the past few years just with what Lincoln Riley has done there.
Yeah.
So, just the idea of adding Oklahoma and Texas, it seems unfathomable, but it might make some sense.
Tonally, these teams play like their SEC teams. Their fan bases treat it like their SEC teams. There's not much of a difference, and that's not to demean the Big 12. There's obviously a lot of passion in the Big 12, but we've seen teams make the jump from Big 12 to other conferences before. Missouri did it to the SEC, Nebraska did it to the Big 10, Colorado did it to the Pac-12. These are the two biggest dominoes in the Big 12, but it doesn't seem unfathomable to see if they want to go where the money's at and if they want to go where the attention's at, that's the SEC.
And imagine, too, like you said, what it would do for the shifting of divisions where we could see an Alabama or an Auburn head to the SEC East, which is such a weird thing to say, but this could totally just change everything we know about college football right now, and it's going to be such an interesting story to follow, so keep your eye on that moving forward. So for Nick, I'm Nick. Until next time.